Welcome to the LA Story Podcast
with Stevie Wilson.
Hey people, this is Stevie for the LA Story, and I'm here with wonderful Christopher Dove of the Doves in Santa Monica. And they have a new line of products for hair care that you can take home, so that you can actually duplicate and keep your hair looking great at home with a whole array of products. So we're going to be talking to Christopher. How did these come about?
Well, for the marketplace, Wella's been known as a colour line for years and years and years. And what we like to do is to put something together that could be used in the salon, and then, as you said, it could be kind of carried on at home for a client. So it kind of made sense that they would do something that really helped kind of keep the colour going and just kind of work perfectly with their own colour line. You know, so we have a full range of styling and care. So the care consists of a shampoo, conditioner, a treatment for whatever hair type you have. And one of the differences of this is that there's a couple of different lines that really focus a lot on colour treated hair, and basically, you know, not everyone that has colour treated hair has the same hair texture. Like some people might have silky fine hair, and some people might have strong kind of coarse hair. So they design different lines for the different texture of hair for colour treated hair, which is kind of new. In the past, it always used to be, if you've got coloured hair, this is the one you use.
It was a one size fits all. It doesn't work. One size fits all doesn't work.
And nowadays, you know, people are a lot more aware that the texture makes a huge difference to what products you should use on your hair, so therefore it makes sense that you have a regime that has coarse hair, and it treats the coarseness of the hair as well as being coloured, and also for fine textured hair. So, you know, that's one of the things that really makes a great difference in this. And then it follows through then to care and styling. So the care is a shampoo, conditioner, treatment.
Right.
You can use that at the salon, you can take it home as well, so you can kind of maintain and keep going. And then there's a whole range of styling products.
Wow.
And we've got some of the range here.
That's very cool.
And basically they've kind of simplified things for people as well, so that, you know, when it says on here like finish, or it says wet, basically it's like you'd apply to wet hair or you'd apply to dry hair, you know, and then that would be a finishing product that you'd actually put on after you've actually styled the hair.
That's actually smart.
It makes sense.
Doesn't that make a lot of sense, people? That makes so much sense.
So yeah, everything, and all these beautiful colours that you have there. So I think it has that kind of very hip, trendy look, and it basically jumps off the shelf at you. You just kind of can't help it.
You want to buy this. You really want to buy this. I like Wella hair color, and I like Wella products, and I love coming here to the Doves because it's always a fun place, and I always leave with a big smile on my face. And you can see, if you go into my Facebook page, you'll go back and see when Christopher cut my hair. That long time ago. I still have that picture that you drew.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it's on my bulletin board.
I hope I signed it.
You did?
If anything ever happened to me, that would be worth something. God, you find it, but you never know.
Don't want anything having to do. Anyways.
Let's have a little talk about your hair.
Yeah, we're going to talk about my hair, and we'll be back in a little bit. This is Stevie for the LA Story 6. Hey people, this is Stevie for the LA Story, and as you can see, I just had my hair washed, and Christopher Dove here is going to tell us about the products that he used for the new collection. So what do we use on my hair?
Well, as I was saying before, we use the Brilliance because actually I've got colour treated hair, but we were able to choose one for fine to normal hair rather than the thick and coarse hair. And basically then, the moisture that's in there is suited more to a finer texture. It doesn't weigh the hair down. It doesn't give you that kind of like heavy feeling that some clients really kind of like, say I use a colour treated shampoo and conditioner, or a treatment or a mask, and it makes the hair feel very heavy. So we want to avoid that when you have fine textured hair. And you can smell that it has a really nice kind of fruity fragrance to it. So it's not really designed for men, it's not designed for women. It's designed just to kind of like please your senses. So as you're being shampooed, you have this lovely kind of fruity sensorial sensation. Now you try saying that after a couple of drinks.
Yeah,
fruity
really
sensorial sensation. There you go.
Okay, after a couple of cosmos, try that. Also, you can probably use this on kids that would like the smell, so it's not so baby shampoo-ish, which has a lot of solvents. And the stuff is really nice on the hair, so it's my hair.
And what I'm doing is I'm going to prep your hair ready for blow dry. We've combed your hair through already, and through those ends, you want to protect the ends and make sure that, as you're styling, you have something in there that just gives you a little bit of hold against the heat from the dryer and kind of protects it. So especially on the lightened areas and the weaker ends, and I'm using Stay Brilliant here, and it's just a spray on. You kind of put a little mist to spray through, and as you're working it through, just kind of squeeze it into the hair so that you know that it's got some coverage. Now that's for the ends, so that we have the moisture in the ends that's going to help us kind of keep the hair nice and moist. And at the root area, we're going to use here some extra volume of the foam that we have on mousse, and this kind of comes out nicely kind of foamy and light. It's not heavy, and basically that then, I usually, with one hand, keep the foam in there, like the size of a small orange, and then work through the roots area, just to kind of like put a little bit in there, especially the crown and the top area, and then working through the front here. These are the areas that generally get hot, and they can kind of go a little limp. And as we were talking about as well, we're down by the ocean here, and we have a lot of humidity, so if you don't have something in the hair that gives that little hold, it tends to go a little crazy with the humidity, and this is going to stop it from kind of basically freezing up. It's going to
We like that part.
Yeah. So you can see that what I had left in my hands, I'm then working back through the ends. So we're not oversaturating the ends with product. Nothing that has too much hold. It's primarily in the root area, so you have that nice little lift. And if you feel that, have a look at that, Stevie. It's not kind of sticky, it's not tacky,
nice.
It's quite light. It's not going to make your hair kind of feel...
Right, and my hair's not going wild crazy.
So then what we're going to do is start blow drying and work through, and I'm going to see as I'm drying your hair how those ends are, and because the ends are a little fragile, as you're going to know. So as we're working through, I may even jump in there and have like a really nice kind of, this is a shine enhancer, it's called mirror polish, and it's kind of a little bit like a cosmetic for the ends of the hair. It will actually give reflection to the ends and a little bit of shine. So as I'm drying it, I'm going to check that out, and I may work a little of that in for the heat from the dryer. But at this moment in time, I'm just going to use 2 products, and then we may just use that as a finishing.
Sounds great. We'll be back. This is Stevie.
Thanks for joining Stevie Wilson on LA Story. Feel free to check out other podcasts and videos. Bookmark it now. www.la-story.com